Here we are. Okay, so let's do the new content. First of all, let's try to do this. Nice. Shire. Fine. And we gotta do health gear, the deliveries, and then we can focus on the patch. I want to get rid of everything. Jesus Christ, I just cleaned up my inventory not so long ago. Look at this map already. Whatever. Okay.
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes. to lose you again. Let me into your heart.
What? Oh my god! Are you kidding me? I'm alive. I'm alive. Like what the hell? Dude, this tank, I swear. I'm so pissed right now. Really? Enrage? Jesus, it was just me who died, right? This was the biggest mistake ever. Why wouldn't you LB faster? Christ. Like Jesus Christ. I just don't get it.
Tenzin, 'tis I. Sheathe your sword, I beg of you. to rise from the ashes.
Someone is typing, we should pot. Like, what do you mean we should pot? Like, I refuse to pot. I just don't get how our DPS is so bad. Can someone explain to me, please? I mean, our party composition is wash, not a lie. Like, out of all the possible combinations, I think... I mean, healers and tanks are fine, it's just the DPS combination that is bad, very bad. This phase is 1 minute long. Necessary.
Please, my lord. If only you would listen.
What is this guy playing out, honestly? Okay, they died because they sprinted, apparently. Amazing.
All I want is you and I to...
This is incredible. The boss HP is going super slow. How can we take so long, please? Like, explain this to me. Incredible. Incredible. Like, we only had one death, and it's super bad. Like, please, explain someone to me, explain to me why are we doing so bad? Word patterns. This is a down. Okay. Fine. So it's either here. Okay. Let's say it's here. Oh. No focus.
ashes.
I think it's a dragoon, honestly. I'm telling you, if I had to choose, this person is the traitor, let's say. Oh. Okay. But these people know how to dance.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Please, my love. If only you would listen. All I want is you and I why do you do this? Do not fight it, my love. Let me into your heart.
For the raid buffs. Yeah, if we are also not contributing with the raid buffs, I don't know. Yeah. I hate this. Okay. One down. I'm messing up my rotation. Thanks to our amazing group. How can I take so much damage? Honestly. And even receiving garden. Wow, battle voice is so delayed, eh? That was a bit better, yeah? Ah, Jesus Christ. Get me out of here. So. Let's see. Hey, right. Okay. That's basically this pattern, so it's either here or... Okay, now we have two options. We get the sword, which I don't want to, or we get the fox, which won't show up either. Okay. Oh. Fine, 2 weeks in a row without a fox. Listen. Alright, now that we've finished this, I need 1 second. We're back. Ready. Alright. Fuck. Ah. Typical Spanish boy incoming. Okay, so let's do the custom deliveries now. We go Nito Wikwe and then Nago. Let's do Nito Wikwe or whatever she's called. Mining here. Let's go miner. After this, let's unlock these tribes. The Mamulja or whatever. Oh, it's actually here. Pretty convenient. Oh. And after that, I guess it's the Hildebrand, and then we can focus on the Occult Crescent. Come on! What's with my luck today? Alright, how many do we have? 5. Right. And discard one. And let's go Mamuk. Ta-da. Creating hope. Dolja pitches anxiously. Tony, nice to see you. Do you have a moment? This may not come as a surprise since you personally helped negotiate or import to Earth foreign crop, but a researcher has recently arrived from Charlayan. I have a mind to go and pay my respects, but well, I know little about Charlayans and I'm worried I'll cause offense. You come along, if only for my peace of mind? My thanks. Her name is Angir, and she should be in the southern district of the city. Right. Further, maybe of assistance? And I'm Godolja, former mercenary, now facing whatever odds and ends need making. The Autarch says you have come to oversee the growth of new crops here in the Mamuk, and we wanted to express our gratitude. That's very kind of you. My name is Angir, and it's my pleasure to be at your service. When I first heard my assignment, I was intrigued, of course dominated by the etheric influence of meteorites. Rest assured, we shall soon have an experimental granary up and running. The crops will flourish here, this is our promise. Indeed, my chief concern at the moment is not one of potential, but one of manpower. Mamuk is rather sparse in population, no? Yes, most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt that one extra body will count for much. You should use Wyvers. Due to the right use, our Wyvers can solve about any problem. Volja, how many years has it been? I thought you had moved to Tuliol for good. When I heard change was in the air for Mamuk, I had to come and see it for myself. Using Wyvers sounds like an excellent idea. We could hitch them to plows, have them cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gather extra materials we require. A few gatherers, but most are getting on in years. We'll have to find an adventurous soul if you need anything more than local mushrooms or the odd medicinal herb. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? I'm an adventurous gatherer, leave it to me. Right plan. Okay. Oh, I sound like a greedy bastard. And it's settled. You will be well compensated, I promise. Yay. I look forward to working with you, friend. Tony, Volja, you will have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I'll gather what Wyver handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they will be happy to help as well. Tony, would you mind going with Volja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. You have more than proven your talent for communication, so if he's struggling to make his point, lend him a hand, would you? As I've been saying, Wyvers are the answer. But ours are specifically trained for combat. How do you reckon they have help with farming? Oh, 2020, perfect timing. Tell them one Wyver's worth at least a man on the field, won't you? Wyver handlers standing awkward silence, try convincing them on behalf of Volja. What does he expect our Wyvers to do exactly? All with their horns? Or like pull heavy plows? That makes far more sense. That's what you need done, we can do it. Believe me, we all want new crops here in Mamuk. I'm happy to help. I just want to know how a Wyver trained for battle could be useful. Any Wyvers to pull or plows? I see. A Wyver with the strength for combat should have no problems with that. Very well. Both of us will be over personally. My precious Wyvern only smashes things. I'd love to be of service, but if my darling can smash something to bits, then I'm afraid we are at an impasse. How about smashing trees? That sounds, well, smashing. Give it to me and want my Wyvern. We'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. That was incredible. You convinced them all to help just like that. Now, there's one last person I think we need. His name is Kagilja and he's an Ajul, Jatika banana farmer. We can trust his expertise. You were part of the third province retinue, weren't you? What brings you here now? And with Volja? We just met, actually. A researcher from afar is beginning work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. I was hoping you might help out as well, knowing as much as you do about farming in these forests. What? Oh? You think I ate a traitor who abandoned his homeland for the comforts of Tuli Yolo? Oh, that was low. The look of in your face. I'm kidding. Oh. Although it's in great part thanks to this man here that such words can be said in jest. Much has changed for Mamuk. If my best friend has finally come home, I'd be a fool to refuse his pleas. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow, Kagilja. Many, it was a traitor to everything Mamuk once stood for. A traitor to my friend. For Neverwhite. It broke my heart to leave, but it couldn't stand the silhouette of blessed discipline. But the old teachings have been left in the past. I want to do everything I can for Mamuk's future. Thank you, Kagilja, for your forgiveness. I hope that you, 2020, and I can help find a new way forward. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Angir if she needs anything else. Yoo-hoo. Hold on. 1 second. So weird, my phone is acting up. Reason unknown. Says process system isn't responding. I don't care about the process system. Either way, let's go talk to Angie. And we can open a Pokemon pack. Hold on. Whenever you want, phone. Oh, let's go. Okay, I'll take the win. Just got the shiny X, Machamp. Okay, let's get going. So, Angie, here you go, with the Wyvers you requested. Thank you for your aid in recruiting the others. With a handful of Wyvers, our work your shortage is now but a trifle. Others have their orders. There is one thing I would yet ask of you. While fertile, the soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters I've brought with me. I think some charcoal should balance out its acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some from the Overit Cinderfield? I've obtained the proper permissions from Ikbrax to gather from the Utomu horizon. As long as your work is done respectfully, we have nothing to fear. We'll begin setting up a base for operations in the meantime, so let me know once you have acquired what we need. Okay. Inches of Sobrit charcoal. Where the hell do I... only 3, right? There we go. Oh, a little Lolapel. Okay. Fine. Welcome back, I trust you have what I asked for? Yes. Perfect, just what I had hoped. I will have the Wyvern handlers mix our fertilizer into the soil as they till it. Nice. Part secure, we're ready when you are. Well, yes, they should be round finally enough to distribute evenly. Once we have tilled the soils for beds, we can begin planting in Earnest. Ulja, can I count on your continued support? But Tegilja is the one who wrote things. And you have grown our hopes into a viable operation by recruiting the necessary allies. Charisma like yours is essential for this gainery's success. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I'll do what I can, but my pride as Mulja for Mamook. Your assistance would be invaluable 2020 if you can spare the time. Sure, spare the time. After all these years, my homestead is just about to realize true progress. I would love to have you with us as we build a brighter future for my people. I'll help my private adventurer for Mook. Thank you. I'm in your debt. It's heartening to have you with us. Jesus, thanks for the follow. For scaring me. Sorry for the wait, the wipers are ready. Oh my goodness, not you again. Hello, but do not do that. Don't post Discord stuff. Sorry for the wait. The wipers are ready. Keep going. Thanks, Gilja. Let's get started. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Can't believe they rendered the wipers. This Gainery will give Mamook another chance. I can just feel it. I can feel it too. Let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together, by all hands. From hopes yet to fully blossom, Mamook has established a Gainery. Help the Mulja come to love the land that supports them by aiding the farmers of Gok Golma. Sorry. Side quest unlocked. Gok Golma. Okay. I've achieved friendly reputation with the farmers of Gokolma. Muja society quests are now available from Wakil Jane Gokolma. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Barulja. Okay. Eat your vegetables. Nice. Okay, let's accept this. So far on the materia. I need 3 moss-covered rocks. Ah, Unorganic soil, okay. 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 Just like that. Okay, we're doing this. I finished doing the custom deliveries, which I haven't finished. And then I need to unlock the Hildebrand. And I guess tonight I can just do the full crescent. So we're okay. I'm reading this. Nice. Okay. Now we need to speak with Nitohike. The Shisenewezi Springs. Ugh. Okay. Customer is always right. Nice. So, what now? Timers, custom deliveries. Let's do Nago. Why not? Let's keep going. From Manago, I have a leaf. Yeah, now you get lucky when I don't need it. Amazing. Alright. Now we go to Rock's Beach. Okay, Manago, here we are. Alright. Now, let's go to Solution 9. Let's review. Inashum Makaraka. Inashum Makaraka's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Hey Tony, here to help again, are you? Thanks, Dan. I'm still waiting. One word from... yours truly, I assume. Article. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep. Lines of this Hildebrand character. It's pronounced Hildebrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, what could the inspector be? An up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back up to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. So you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. Does you think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? It was like crazy talk. But I've seen enough of strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. Since we have got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential ready. Let's go. Okay. The information center. Okay. Old timers are plenty as promised. Pick up room and get to it. Oh, I still have that illustration I lent you last time. Showing around should help nudge some ancient noggins. Wow, what the hell is this? I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. What? This is amazing. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. 2020, you and Detective Hardy Boyle will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger painting toddler's magnum opus. 2020, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Right, let's start showing the picture around then. Keep an eye out for older Huni and Hetzaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shetona. Middle-aged Hetzaro man. May I help you? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. The picture is very cute though. Did your child draw it for you? Oh. Early human woman. What can this old lady do for you? Years ago, I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. That is a lovely drawing of you though, sir. Really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mock? You gotta be kidding me. What? Oh, look who we have here. Why would you be wanting with me then? Can't say as I'm familiar with it, but I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. So I remember you, the clever kid who took back me Furble Tonic from that thieving son of a... well, yeah. That was a good bit of sleuthing, it was. Only for all that, I was just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job though. It's not about growing me hair back, it's about the routine. About 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep made product? That's right, you're Alexandrian, born and bred. Same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence comes into it. I spied a Shetona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky this time. return a man of indeterminate age. Lovely day, isn't it? I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hand that I spotted it. Flying machines were right side back then, so I remember it well, even now. Do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Ueyawata to the north. I was a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dawn suddenly appeared, and I had far stranger things to worry about. There, what I tell you, let's find your pole, Nashor, and share the good news. No one seems to know anything about that starship. You fare any better? It came down somewhere near this Yukata place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before? A research facility, you say? If someone identified shiny objects fell from the sky nearby, then I wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could ask the researcher, we could take a hover cargo. Hover cargo. We could. The reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sort. Yay. What I'm stuck on though is how you have already been to this Ueyawata when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. Your deal anyway. 2020, aging of adventure. Adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with investigation, but researcher friends should have half a hover cargo waiting for us at the drift downs. I better pack a dose of Nash's delights. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. Don't need no Dizzy Dame blowing herself up on my watch, or me for the matter. Oh, he rejected the Nash delights. Actually curious about the gemstone trader here. Do we have an item that I... Huh? Yeah. Flash in the dark. Another Christian rule. I hear you need transport to Ueyawata. The hover cargo is ready if you are. This place is immense, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. It'd be safe to split up and have a look around. Unlocked cabinet drawer. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one titled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, an unidentified vessel we recovered near Uwajawata had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Her testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrode. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. The mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a human survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Other documents. Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The human we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. The method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Is his remarkable corporal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Abandoned clipboard. The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I can understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. We could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, and we would never again need risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only resource, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention and it led me to a different floor. I had to rustle up a verification key first. I haven't spent any time on your Starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? Yes, I have. They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key funds should let us access that area. Let's grab your pod, Lasho, and head there now. Victor Hildebrand, there you are. Oh, there he is. Lol. You two being Yankee Mei-chen? This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we have located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Here, give this to the detective. That's a bomb. The lady, a present just for you. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Appreciate it. Come on. There could refuse the kindness. Hello? Okay, that's a lot. These banks must be feeling lucky. What? There's no need for firearms nor fistcuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behoves a gentleman. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. What? What? It's really awesome. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always compare ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. Bye. I fear I may have overslept that triple. But I, Hildebrand, will resist the engine of Anchory, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Bye, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardyboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nash, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. Odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fella who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charmed those shambled corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? Inspector has a very unique physique. For one, and for the zombies, he has had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. Whatever. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. The face. Case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Extraordinaire, yeah. The face. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture. I'll bite. What does a fella like you even expect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I too am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Dame, she's your sister? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. Oh, he had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This will just be the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Hector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tack. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Case of Fiendish fugitives. Detective Hardyboyle's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. He's dressed up now. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Am I about right? Yes. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, his demise that threw withdrawal is impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ordinary beasts. Hello, Tane. We are in an inspector case. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavery fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiment. How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's a million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than the bar's flyer's tumbler. A little digging into the operations logs showed the cage logs were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these desperately evildoers on the double. Ta-da! Yes, there's a chance they are out there causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up. I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Ooh. Yay! Quest accepted! Woohoo! How are you doing, Tane? Okay. Hard boiled. Here we are. Right, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. There he is. Well, the bad news is the device. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It will be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. Quick pass netted me some scraps, though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an eye-clock. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out a creed, but for the joy of pissing off his victim. Just a guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just cause he switched bodies. Yes, this is all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious, or Empire Escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. A soft boilers, guess. As any and what the hell is with my English today? As soft boiled a guess as any I've ever had. Your instincts are way off, Paul. Oh, be angry. Never seen an eye-clops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we had have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it would involve a target outside Everkeep, and he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate, neither, but something that had really caused a nuisance. Electrope, Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculously or can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Oh. He's clever. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We have had several shipments of raw electro go missing in recent days. The strange part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hovercargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming up going. There, what I tell you, sneaky eye cloaks could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, and then if there is anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. And let's have you evade the trap with a stack of electrode, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrode coming up. There, that should do the trick. Put a thief for me, will you? Oh, and be careful when you're at it. The trap is set. Now we wait. Hey. Up in here. Oh, there he is. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Not good, not good. That's our thief. After him. Okay. We have lost sight of our quarry, and he has gone to ground in the middle of a field of iCloak. He got us a wise guy. A tough guy though, according to his file, says he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us inside. First, even if he's a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shut out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together. Level 98 iCloaks. Maybe not bad iCloaks. iCloaks don't talk. Ah! Inspector and the detective set up in pursuit of the screaming iClops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Oh, it's already 33, what the hell? I need to be right back. Wait, is this, Oh, I cannot skip. I cannot stop this. Have you now, Finn? There is nowhere left to... Ow, ow, it's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I told the likes of you. Out of your way, I hear these things worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! No, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it, move! Give a criminal a chance that it will make you wish you hadn't. My turn! Good. Come on. Oh no, not sure. Oh, he really is a big boy. This is my show now. Does the gun or the girls get it? too, weapons on the ground. Hey, is it twitching? Ooh. Ah, my eye, my eye! You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Ah! That didn't hurt though. What? He'll revenge if angry, more acts of violence. What the? Court inspectors all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gonfotherium. Listen, by the way. Too bright for me to bear. Ah, the pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you're unwilling to speak with us? You shouldn't like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Tough boil and crack. I never wanted the electrode. The researcher who freed us commanded me to seal it, and I handed over every block I took. You weren't just being your usual thieving self, alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. I bet he had some scary looking bruiser working for him. They didn't dare refuse his orders. Idea where we might find him then? Nope. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Team Men Authority. Don't worry, I will explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing so they just don't send you to the arcade for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Okay. So... let's make a quick break. back. Let's solve this mystery. Detective Hardyboyle must know acknowledgement as they investigate deals your dreams, Paul. I handed the A-Clubs over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. Convinced your last being the researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they are also fugitives. They will be operating as far away from our mechanical centers as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. That's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildebrand is at your service. But my trench coat in a chase when your pulse started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I tell you why. It has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria, the crime king, they called him. It was me who caught his real roughness and sent him to rot in a prison cell, but after being transferred elsewhere, under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you have connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Yawata. Yeah, me and him have got a history. If he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster scheme, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardyboyle. I, Hildebrand, Inquiry Inspector Extraordinary, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. And with this, it's done, I guess. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage found. I was hoping to see your hulking eye-clubs. Wish those curious rats. The craven fool surrounded with barely struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrode now to proceed with my plans. In the right direction, your outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. A slime. When making hard-boiled eggs, you wanna boil for the same length of time, every time. 12 minutes exactly, and unless they are too soft. Anymore, they are overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Nice. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret. Try to make your own at home. Safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Furthering Hildebrand Adventure. Siege Inspector. That's... Well, that's all for today. Tonight, I will stream the